Right, now this is a comparison of face-to-face with distance or flexible learning. It's just in a different way to the session we went through with the teaching approaches. We have the comparison of teacher presence. Now, with face-to-face, they are physically there. So basically, we have online. This is one of the major theories, which are in your notes. The fact that tutors need to have they do have a social presence, a cognitive presence, and a teaching presence. And all these need to be there in the right amount online. Social means you're looking after the atmosphere, the interactions and the relationships on your course. Cognitive means things are structured, and teaching means you're there when you're needed and you're able to do some of the same things you do offline. It occurs online. So you do have an online teaching presence, and you do have an online persona, whether you want to or not. Material input online, face-to-face and online. Often this is a lecture, and here it might be video, etc. Material input here, interaction is easier and it's different. But you can learn to be a good online presenter. Next, I want to compare face-to-face, asynchronous and synchronous with online, asynchronous and synchronous. For asynchronous, both online and offline, you can use class forums. They are stunningly good at keeping interaction out of your email. So they can be part of both face-to-face and distance and flexible. Here, with synchronous, you have in-class interactions, and that is just the classic going to class. Here you might have your online workshops, etc. And so these are maybe delivered via Zoom, and this is other kind of interaction which does not require everybody to be there at the same time. So here we have tutorial work. You might even have group work. Now, finally, looking at active or passive. The ultimate, probably, in face-to-face passive is the lecture, the jug and mug model. So there we have our jug pouring knowledge into the cup and mug of the student. Not a good model necessarily, might use it sometimes. More active is all the things like group activities, case studies, etc. That can go online. Now we have another whole area here of active online, which is things like the online quiz. Drag and drop, fill in the gaps, matching, all these kinds of activities which can make passive reading a little bit more active. You get input and then instant feedback. These are all self-marking kind of things. So just to clarify again, or summarize, there are aspects, there are features on both the face-to-face and the distance and flexible environment that makes us need to plan. The basics are the same, you still need a teaching and learning plan, but these kind of characteristics of the interaction are different.